Okay, with my 147 grain ball project for the 30-06, I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 10 loads. I did one load at 48, one at 48.3, then I jumped up to 49.1, and then 49.4, 49.7, 50, 50.3, 50.6, 50.9, then the last one was at 51.2. So the lab radar is back and it seems to be working, so probably Friday I'll hit the range and get those chronographed and see if there's any accuracy with any of these loads. Now I'm going to start on my 175 grain load using the SIG brass. Okay, the test is going to be using a 147 grain full metal jacket bullet, Cavim 1988 30-06 brass, Winchester large rifle primers, and IMR 4064. Test will consist of 10 different loads, 10 rounds each, going up approximately 0.3 tenths of a grain from the starting load up to where this group stops, which will be at 51.2 grains. And this is in no way being filmed about 2.5 months after the test went down. Okay, the primers, bolt lift, everything was fine. There was no signs of overpressure of any kind. All 10 recipes came out pretty good. So I went ahead and made 50 more rounds of load number 349. Load 349 because I was able to achieve 2,918 feet per second with those, and there's still approximately 2 grains I can go up before I hit the maximum load. So I'm going to start approaching that a little bit more cautiously, but for right now it's Seems to be a pretty good, at least a pretty good start to this test. Okay, let's try this again for the 50th time. They're all 147 grain bullets using an IMR 4064. Load number 340 was 48 grains, non-shock group there with a number 10 out here, lousy shooter. Load number 341, another 10 shock group with 48.3 grains. Load number 342 is 49.1 grains, 10 shock group, nothing impressive. Load number 343 is 49.4 grains, once again 147 grain bullet, 10 shots. Load number 344, 49.7 grains, 147 grain bullet, 10 shot group. Okay, made it up to load number 345. That's 50 grains. We're into the 2800s. Decent group, nothing spectacular. Load 346, 2844 as far as velocity. That's 53.3 grains, another 10 shot group. Okay, load number 347, 2884 for the velocity, 50.3 grains, or 50.6 grains of IMR 4064, other 10 shot group. Starting to get first group, part of the group, the second five, last four shots of the group started to string out a little bit. That's shooter. Then we get to number 348. That's 50.9 grains of 4064. Average velocity of 2908, 10 shot group. Then we started to get some real magic going. Load 349. IMR 4064, 51.2 grains. 147 grain full metal jacket, 10 shot group. Nothing spectacular, but by this time this is my last 10 shots of the 50 shots I did with the rifle. So, but that's where I was really impressed with the velocity. So I've made 50 more rounds to try out next time I hit the range. And see if I can maintain that velocity and maybe bring the accuracy in a little bit better.